What up, fam? This your boy KC4L with the KC4LWrestlingTakes. Yes, this is my first live video on my wrestling channel right here. Tonight I'm not doing a wrestling review because due to everything that's going on right now, I'm just not in the mood for nothing. I'm serious, y'all. I'm really am. I'm not. It's just so many things that's going on right now where I'm doing everything in my power to stay positive, just keep my spirit uplifted. I'm trusting in the Lord. I'm, just trying to keep, my spirit up. And I wanted to come on here, and I didn't want to actually do a review tonight. I didn't actually want to do a video. I actually wanted to address you all. I wanted to address the wrestling community as a whole, because I know sometimes a lot of people, when they see my stuff, I know people, they don't really say nothing, but they see me. They see me in it, and I know they probably always say, "Oh, this dude always race baiting all the time and all that." But listen, our people, when we watch this stuff, when we watch wrestling, when we see things through a different perspective because of what we look like. So when you see wrestlers that favor you or wrestlers that look like you, yeah, more than likely you want to get behind them. You want to see them dominate. You want to see them win, right? You want to see them booked right. But when they're not booked right, then, because we in the age of social media, everybody got their opportunity to say what they feel, And look, we're not here to tell everybody to like certain cats because of what they look like and all that. Because, like, for me, I love all different styles of wrestling. I love all different colors of wrestlers. Like, for me, like, I'm cool with it, but I want to see the cats that look like me pushed in the right way, just like everybody who does not look like me. Because it's easy for us to get behind cats that don't look like us when they're pushed right. Because I complain when cats like Bray Wyatt on WWE is getting buried 24/7. He doesn't look like me, but I want to see him pushed right. Okay, and then when it's us, when we start complaining about the cats that look like us, let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about the elephant in the room right now. The news, the big elephant in the room right now is Mr. Keith Lee. Everybody had high expectations, thinking that WWE was gonna do the right thing with Keith Lee, and it didn't turn out the way everybody wanted. And I already knew it. I told y'all on Saturday night after he lost the NXT Championship what was to come, because I do not trust Vince enough. I never trusted him. I never will, because of year in, year out on how you see your people portrayed on this program, But I'm not even just talking about WWE, because I've been actually going in on the cats over there in AEW. Listen, I'm one of the biggest AEW heads on the planet. Like I said, I'm glad that we got something different. But you know what? Our people haven't really been getting to shine. Yes, we got Sky. Yes, we got Sunday. Yes, we got Private Party. Yes, we got Big Swole. Yes, we got Brandy Rose. Yes, we got Nyla now. Yes, we got a whole bunch of cats that be showing up on Dark. You know what I'm saying? But you want to see your people dominate just like everybody else. You don't want to just see, okay, you're here, you're there, but that's it. You just said, I'm like, so they can toe the company line and say, okay, here y'all on the show. No, portray them just like how you doing with the Young Bucks, or how you doing with Hangman Page and Omega and them. You know what I'm saying? That's what we asking. Like I said, I see the young man dude named is Sean. I think his name is Sean Dean or something like that. I saw him wrestling in No Dark last night. And I knew he wasn't going to beat Ricky Starks. I knew that. But I'm like, you know what, man, this dude look pretty good. And then it's another young man that they've been promoting. His name is Will Hobbs. I'm liking that guy. That guy's pretty good as well. I'm like, okay, I've been hearing a lot about them saying possibly getting a new channel, or they're going to get a new show or whatever. Well, the cats that you keep showing on Dark, let's get them on this new show. Let's get them up. Let's, present them in a positive light. And when we say in a positive light, we don't want the 6 stereotypical gimmicks that we always get. We don't want to see them preaching. We don't want to see them rapping. We don't want to see them dancing. We don't want to see them acting like some kind of thug or whatever. We don't want to see them doing anything that's towards a shucking and jiving type of gimmick. We're not trying to see that. We want to see our wrestlers portrayed in the positive light, just like the wrestlers. That's why we're very passionate about this. That's why you see a lot of us going in on the situation. The video that went viral last week with Big E sitting on talking smack with the Miz, going back and forth with the Miz, telling him about it didn't take you 11 years to get your WWE Championship match, did it? And Miz really couldn't say nothing. He couldn't say anything about the situation. He just had to sit there and he said, "Oh, but you got to do this, you got to do all that." But look, Kofi, listen, I know Kofi is a glorified mid card. We know that. But listen, it's a reason why when he won at WrestleMania 35, there was a host of people's reactions. You seen so many people crying. Now we know the show is scripted. We understand that. But you've seen so many different people crying. I've seen so many different people's reactions. Like, why is that? They said, "Well, y'all had The Rock." I said, "Well, look, yeah, we know The Rock is black, but that's not how he was portrayed. The Rock was portrayed as a Samoan man. That's like I said, that's why didn't nobody really. I mean, we identified with The Rock, but we didn't really praise The Rock like that. When Kofi and I know Kofi is not a foundational Black American because I know some people say, well, he ain't from America. We know that. We talking about fully melanated. That's right. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you know what, man? First of all, forgive me, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the live stream right now. I see you, man. The Ghost Shadow. I see you, man. I appreciate what you're saying. I agree 100% with you. Black wrestlers need to be booked serious and said, yes, I see you. Yes, you are. I can't agree more with you, bro. I cannot agree more. That's what I'm talking about. That's all we ask. But back to what I was trying to say. I'm like, you see, like I said, everybody was going in. Like I said, I seen so many people's reaction when Kofi had won that championship. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I just said I didn't think Kofi was going up at WrestleMania 35. I thought Big E was gonna turn on him and everything. But the moment he got that championship, he won. He beat Daniel Bryan, got that 3 count. Listen, y'all, I don't mark out on wrestling. I don't. I get excited about certain matches or whatever, but I never mark out. Y'all, I was going in. I was loud as set because I didn't think they was gonna pull the trigger. I didn't think. And I knew that when Kofi won, I already knew that he wasn't gonna be booked, right? I knew that. But I was just excited to see him actually have the championship because it's the company title. See, when people talk about, well, y'all had the World Heavyweight Championship. At the time, the World Heavyweight Championship wasn't the company title. Now, at that time, when Booker T should have won it back in 19, they was kind of portraying it as the main event title, but see, that's why he didn't win it. But then when it became the secondary title, that's when cats like him and Mark Henry was able to win it because it wasn't the main title. It wasn't the WWE title. It's the company title. When you have the company title, that means they looking at you to carry the show. And so that's why, look, when Kofi, the way how Kofi had lost the man, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I was like this. I said, look, we knew that man wasn't going to beat Brock Lesnar. Every single one of us knew he wasn't going to beat him. At least Brock should have gave that man at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes of some type of offense. They made Kofi Kingston look like he's the worst wrestler on the planet. You go back and watch that 11-second clip or however long it was. All the fool did was jump in his arms, and he F5'd the match is over. So you think about it. You got a lot of people who really never really. I mean, they probably watched wrestling, but they was like casual, so they never, So they see this fool, they say, wait a minute, this dude got to be the worst wrestler ever. Like all the clown did was just hop in his arms and he didn't move. And I was like, man, I said, why they do this man like that? So you knew it was a huge outbreak. It was everybody was going in, and people was trying to explain. But like I said, at this point, I'm just being honest with y'all. We got to quit explaining ourselves to these so-called fans that's on here that's gonna try to debate you and try to say, "Hey, oh, here you guys go bring the race to it." I don't even care. I don't even have time for that no more. I just let people say what they got to say. I say what I have to say. You say what you got to say. If you think we tripping, that's on you. I don't have time for that foolishness no more because I understand. I'm like, their mindset's never gonna change. They way they think their way is right. Let them believe that. And see, same scenario now. We had the hashtag Naomi deserves better. Why is that? This is because of the way how she was being portrayed. Fans was tired of seeing her lose to Lacey Evans every 5 seconds. They was tired of seeing that. Naomi is better than just some girl that hop out there dancing all day long. Way better. And then the terrible book. Listen, I understand the girl is in the main event scene right now with the Raw and SmackDown Women's title with the tag teams. sometimes I just wish Sasha. I don't even want to see Sasha with a title because you already know her reign is gonna be. It's not even gonna be a reign. It's like she's gonna have it for a second, and then she's gonna end up losing. And it's like, my goodness, man, boy, it's frustrating, dude. It's like when you see the cats that look like you, and you want to see them push right, and you know the cats in the back that's calling the shots ain't gonna do it. It's almost like, man, it's like beating a dead horse or something, just bang your head in the wall. And this is why we're so passionate about stuff like this. So fast forward to what's going on today. So as we all know, the NBA decided to say, you know what, we're not going to play the playoffs right now until we get justice for Jacob Blake and the young lady that got killed in Kentucky, Breonna Taylor, I think that's her name. And, seeing stuff like that, you saw the tape. I know most of y'all seen the tape or whatever, the little video. I really don't understand. I'm like, if the dude is doing something wrong, there is a way to arrest that person without trying to end their life. It is very easy, but they pick and choose to do that mess on a regular basis. They do it over and over and over and over again. And our people are not designed to sit up and look at mess like that. That's trauma. You're not designed to see mess like that. That's why a lot of times we get numb to it because we done seen it over and over and over and over, and we see it way too much. It's like, again, here we go again. And then you got the naysayers, you got the people say, well, if he just complied, and I'm like, But then what happened? Yesterday, this white boy, I think he was 17 years old, got through for killing somebody. And then what did the police do? They let him walk on nothing. They did absolutely nothing. It's because it's a game that's being played. People don't understand there's a game. This game that they've been playing since day one. They know what it is because they do this because they know it's a triggering. Let's trigger these people. Okay, we're going to do this to the black person. But then when it comes to white dude, we're going to do this. And then we know we living in a reactionary planet. So everybody reacts to everything. So everybody got something to say about everything. So when they push that stuff out there, boom, then you got this. Now you got everybody boycotting everything. Okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm like, so like I said, with me, with how I'm feeling right now, I really didn't feel like watching wrestling today. I know what happened. I seen the clips. I seen the pictures. I know we got new tag team champs right now. Congratulations to Breezango and them. And I know we got Fatal 4-Way between Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. And I know the match will be off the chain next week. But I just like, you know what? I need to take a break from wrestling right now. I need to take a break. I know AEW is coming on tomorrow. I'll decide if I'm going to watch AEW. I'm not sure. But like I said, you guys will get a review. I'll watch NXT. But just right now, it's just I just can't because of all the messes going on. It's like wrestling can wait. It can wait. I really don't have to look at that mess right now. I can get back to watching it some other time. But it's just too much, man. Our people don't need to be constantly seeing mess like this. And we don't have time to be going back and forth with cats who think their way of being right is right. We don't have time for that. I realize that social media has given people a platform that say whatever they want to say and think they can get away with it. I done seen it. You got so many people that be arguing with folk left and right. I'm like, they never gonna see it. That's their mindset. They got that viewpoint, and they believe that viewpoint is how that's gonna carry them. But that viewpoint is gonna lead them into the ground. I be trying to tell people that all the time, and if people think it's some kind of joke, it's like not a joke. You want to keep that goofy viewpoint? Feel free. You got the right. We're living in a so-called free planet, a free nation is what they say. Feel free, whatever. But like I said, for me, I got to take a break. I said I'll get back to doing that stuff another time. But I just wanted to come on here live. I appreciate everybody who decided to stay with me, who's been rocking with me. I appreciate all 27 strong of y'all. Man, if y'all is following me on Twitter or not, I'm Marcel at Beats2Blessing. You can check me out. I'm always interactive. I talk with everybody on there. Feel free to comment, share this video all over the place, retweet it if you had to. I'm very grateful, like I said, because this platform, man, I'm not doing this without some of the cats that I be watching on a regular basis. Y'all know some of these cats is. Y'all know the JDs of the world. Y'all know the Just Alexes of the world. Y'all know some of them. These are cats who I watched before I started getting into this because they was giving a perspective on what's going on in the rest of the industry and rest of the world. I said, you know what? If they can do it, I can do this stuff myself. So like I said, I know my channel is small, but like I said, I'm gonna try my best to get this thing going. I appreciate everybody who's, like I said, who's hanging with me, who rock with me. I appreciate that. I want to get my quality a whole lot better. I appreciate that, man. Each and every one of y'all. Y'all be blessed. This your boy KC4L with the Wrestling Takes. I'm signing out. I'll let you.